Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to all. In this video, we will discuss a topic related to PUG method. So, what is PUG method? The PUG method, also known as the PUG concept selection method, or PUG matrix, or decision matrix, is a structured technique used for evaluating and selecting the most promising design concept from a set of alternatives of a design concept. It is involve a systematic comparison of each concept against a reference or datum concept for various evaluation criteria. Why is PUG method important? PUG method in mechanical engineering design is important for the design decision making because it provides a structured way to evaluate and compare design concept based on established criteria objectively. It also helps design team to identify the most favorable concept and encourage creative problem solving by systematically considering the strength and weakness of each option or concept available. Step in the PUG method. There are 8 steps that need to be taken if we want to produce the PUG table. First is to choose the evaluation criteria. Second is to create decision matrix. 3. To clarify design concepts. 4. Select the datum concept. 5. Complete matrix entries. 6. Evaluate ratings. 7. Establish new datum and rerun the matrix. And lastly, examine selected concept for improvement. Now we look further into detail of each step used in making the PUG method. The step number 1 is to choose the evaluation criteria, where we define and list all the criteria based on the house of quality or other relevant factors such as criteria or factor available in product design specification PDS or others relevant factors. Second is to rank the criteria by importance or weightage. For example, here is the example of design of a home coffee bean roaster using solar. So for the first step, we will determine what is the criteria and its weightage. As you can see, there is a 5 criteria that have been determined. First is collection efficiency, where the weightage is 4. Second is the environmental impact, where the weightage is 3. Third is the ease of use, where the weightage is 3. 4 is the durability, where the weightage is 3. And 5 is cost, where the weightage is 2. Now we go to step number 2, which is to create the decision matrix. So in step 2, we will construct a matrix with criteria as row and concept as a column, and compare each concept to the datum for each criterion. So for example, our example here, this is the decision matrix that we have developed. On the left column is the criteria that we have set before, and then to the next column after the criteria, we have the datum, concept 1, concept 2, concept 3 column. So all of this concept number 1, concept number 2, concept number 3 will be compared to the datum or reference product in terms of the criteria that we have set before. So in step number 3 is to select the datum concept. So for step number 3, we will choose a well-developed concept as a reference and to represent a strong solution. So now let us assume that datum is a product that been existed in the market. As for the educational purpose, let's say we assume that the existing product related to home coffee bean roaster using solar, we name the existing product such as product A, let's say. This is for the educational purpose. But for your project, you need to find a product, existing product in the market that relates to your study or relate to your product that you want to develop or improve. Step number 5 is to complete the metric entries. So here we will compare the concept to the datum using the ordinal scale, plus, minus or S. So this indicate better for plus, worse is for negative, and S is similar performance. For example, here as you can see, concept 1, when we compare to the criteria collection efficiency in terms of datum, it state that plus. It means that concept number 1 for criteria collection efficiency is better than the reference product or datum. And if we compare concept 1 in terms of criteria cost with respect to the datum, it state that S. So S means that concept number 1 when compared to datum in terms of cost, it has the similar performance. So we state here as a S. Let's say we consider concept number 2 in terms of environmental impact towards to the datum. So when we compare concept number 2 for criteria environmental impact to the reference product, we see that concept number 2 is worse than the reference product. So we put negative here. So negative means that the concept has worse performance when compared to the datum. So let's say we compare concept number 3 in terms of ease of use to the datum product, which is the reference. So when we compare, the criteria of ease of use for concept number 3 is worse than the datum. So we put negative. Negative represent the worst performance. And last, let's say we consider concept number 3 to the datum in terms of durability. So we found that concept number 3 has better performance in terms of durability when compared to the reference product. So we put plus here. So plus means that it has better performance in terms of durability. So you can complete the metric entries. After you have complete the metric entries, you can go to the step number 6. So in step number 6, we will evaluate the rating by summating plus and negative rating for each concept and avoid immediate rejection of high negative score. So for example, for concept number 1, we will calculate the total plus obtained for concept number 1. So the way how we calculate is, let's say we take plus here, 1 plus means that 1. So 1 times with 4 is 4. So we have 4 plus, and then for second criteria environmental impact, the weightage is 3, but we state here 2 plus, so means that 2 times with 3 we have 6. So 4 plus 6 we have 10. Now for ease of use, we have plus here, 1 plus times with 2, so we have 2. So before we have 4 here, and then here we have 6, and then here we have 2. So 4 plus with 6, 10, plus with 2 is 12. And last we have durability, which is 1 plus, means that we will times with 1 plus times with 3. So at the end we have the total of plus of 4 plus 6 plus 2 plus 3. We have total of plus here is 15 for concept number 1. And then for concept number 2, we have 2 plus here represent 2 times with the weightage 4. So here we have total 8, and then we have another 1 plus here times with 2. So 8 plus with 2 we have 10 plus. In concept number 3, we have 1 plus times with 3, we have 3 here, 3 plus, and then we have another 1 plus here times with 3, we have 3. So 3 plus 3 we have 6 plus. Now we will calculate the negative one. So concept number 1, there is no negative, so it will become 0. For concept number 2, we have 1 negative times with 3, so negative 3 total, plus with 1 times with 3, so negative 6 in total, and then 1 times with 2, so it has negative at here as a total. And for concept number 3, it has 1 times with 4, so 4 negative here, times with 2 negative, so total 6 negative, and then there is a 2 negative here, so 2 minus times with 2, so here is negative 4. So negative 4 minus negative 2, 6 minus negative 4 is 4, so in total we 10. And after that we will calculate the rating. So calculate rating, we will look into the plus and minus. So for concept number 1, the total rating is 15 minus 0 is 15. Concept number 2, there is a 10 plus and 8 minus, so 10 minus 8 is 2. And then for concept number 3, here is 6 plus and negative 10, so 6 minus 10, so the total rating is negative 4. Now for step 7. In step number 7, we will examine the selected concept for improvement. So now we will look into the table here. So we can see that concept 1 has the total rating of 15, align all well with all the criteria except number of course. And then for concept number 2, it has the middle rating, which is 2, and then it has mixed performance, means that there is a plus here but there is a worse performance here, so it is a mixed performance. And then we have concept number 3, it has the lowest rating, which is negative 4. It has the weaker alignment because as you can see there is more negative when compared to positive one. So as a conclusion, concept 1 emerged as the most promising design based on the selected criteria here. Now is step number 4. So step number 4, we will examine selected concept for improvement. So now we will look into the table here. So we can see that concept 1 has the total rating of 15, align all well with all the criteria except number of course. And then for concept number 2, it has the middle rating, which is 2, and then it has mixed performance, means that there is a plus here but there is a worse performance here, so it is a mixed performance. And then we have concept number 3, it has the lowest rating, which is negative 4. It has the weaker alignment because as you can see there is more negative when compared to positive one. So as a conclusion, concept 1 emerged as the most promising design based on the selected criteria here. So this is another example taken from N. Muhammad Shah and Nasir, prototype development of mechanized grease cutter, basic engineering procedure. So as you can see here, there is criteria. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 criteria here. And then there is a 3 concept is compared to a datum. So as you can see, the datum is the existing product here, and then the concept is the product that been developed for this project. And then each of the concept is determined and compare with its criteria. So at the end, we can see that concept number 2 has a rating of 13, and concept number 3 has a rating of 18. So means that concept 3 has the promising design to be carried or to be bring forward for the final design development stage. So as a conclusion here, the PUG method empowers objective and structure concept evaluation, fostering creativity while ensuring alignment with project goals. And second, it enables design team to make informed decisions by systematically comparing design concepts